Hello, YouTube. It is me, Tommy NC 2010. So, folks, why does the title say, what? Well, I watched a video from Chris Pirillo, and recently him and Diana have, given birth to little Jedi Pirillo, and there's a video clip. I think Chris would agree if I played the clip. Now, there's negativity out there, folks, and then there's, positivity. And apparently, somebody was being very negative to the fact that Chris's new child is female. And I think females... Okay, here's the clip. And I just want to play this, okay?
Last night, one of the top comments in TLDR really perturbed.
I just want to play this out so you can hear it.
There are very few things that will stick in the craw, and I'm going to say that someone's made an enemy for life, but I just feel like I don't know why I have to even talk about this to anybody. I really don't. The comment that was made was so beyond uncivilized and so far off base that it was mad, and to see this type of inside of my community is beyond reproach. Gazoo2919 said, the comment's still there. I'm very glad to see most of the users who responded were in support of my perspective on the matter. Trust me, this is tied very much into potentially your identity if you call yourself a geek or a nerd, or if you love tech. It's time for another child, Chris. Let's hope it's a boy so you can teach him all your computer and tech knowledge, along with the tradition of the Pirillo family and tech. What the... That was probably the dumbest thing that's ever trickled out of your mouth, Gazoo2919. It was ignorant. It was unfounded. It was indicative of a myopic view of this world that's going to keep all of us behind. If you want a better world with technology, you better get over that small-minded view, that very narrow-minded view that only boys can be into tech, and then only boys can be geeks, and then only boys can be nerds. You know, one of the biggest Star Wars geeks I know of? Bonnie Burton. She's a girl. I could go on and on in terms of the contributions that women have made to make your life better in the realm of technology. So this whole time for another child, Chris, hope it's a boy thing, sorry, doesn't fly with me. Do you know how many women have influenced technology today, or even in the beginnings of technology, despite the hurdles they had to overcome from people like yourself, with such a narrow view of what someone who can like technology is and is not? You judge someone on the fact that they don't have a penis, and that's wrong. Flat out wrong. And you might think you're a geek or a nerd for saying something like that, but you're not. You're an asshole.
I agree. I really do agree, Chris. And the thing is that we need to introduce positivity. You know, people have their own rights to be who they want to be. And, a lot of things where people are just flat out being negative and just... We need to have more positivity than negativity, and people just don't have the point to where they want to be positive. They have to be negative. We have to fill people's hearts with positivity. We need to interject and say, "Listen, this is what I have to say to you. Listen, please sit down. You're being an asshole," like as Chris said, and just because. Little Jedi Pirillo is going to be an incredible child. It's going to grow up loving Darth Vader, and it's going to grow up loving Star Wars. No matter what the baby's sex is, does not change the perspective of a child. Honestly, no, you can point a kid in any direction what he wants to do. Just be positive to the kid. Don't be negative. Because the thing is that this recent birth of Diana Pirillo is a new chapter in the Pirillo family. And yes, I'm a bit of a Pirillo head, Pirillo fan, and it's what we have to instill into the children of the future of today is the fact that we as people can unite underneath one roof and state, I am here. Just a second, folks. I need to check on something. I was just checking on something, folks, real quickly. Yes, my hair is a mess. I just got up a little bit ago. So the thing is, what I'm saying here is we have to introduce the positivity. And you say, Tommy, why do we have to introduce positivity? Because no one's going to get it. No one's going to get it unless you shove it in their face and say, be positive. Don't be negative. And the thing is that we instill into our government and all this stuff negativity. I've seen it. It's just like negative here, negative there. Why don't we talk about good news stories whenever, instead of stupid negative things, it's just, it makes me angry when I see negativity and I see mean things happening to people, and people laugh in the faces of people because they're different. The video that I made with my friend, that Steven, my friend Steven, and we were talking about the fact that the kid got fecal matter dropped on him. Those are the people I hate. I hate you. I absolutely hate the people that are negative. I hate the people that look at everything so negatively and so convoluted, and that they're so filled up with themselves that they think, oh yes, I have to make myself feel good because I had to hurt this person. I had to make myself feel better. It's all about me. Me. Just to be honest, I'm sorry I may have young viewers, but you may want to close your ears. But I want to say to all the negative people, you're assholes. Honestly, you're assholes because you decide that you need to take a person and peg her down into because they're different. No, you don't need to take that person down. You should push that person up. I watched a movie the other day, and I wish this would happen. And every school. Now, debating on the story and how it goes, the movie is called The New Guy, and the kid is bullied, so he is reinverted and become a tough guy and something he's not. But the thing is, you can be different because you are special. You are amazing. For whatever you do, it's your reason to be what you want to be. Why? Because you are a person. You are your own entity. And the thing is, you are amazing in every way because you just don't know it now. And if you can take anything from this video, then I say to you, is that you are awesome. That you are amazing. Look at yourself and say, I am awesome. But don't look at as an inappropriate way by saying, yeah, I'm awesome and all the other people are losers, Look at it and say, I'm awesome, and every other person is awesome too. But in the perspective of saying in the positive way of not being negative. Now you could take that same statement and say, I'm awesome and you're stupid, you're retarded. That's what I say to you. I spit in your face because you're so negative that you can't feel out the vision, the feeling of what you're doing. And national morons that people think that they have to hurt people and push people around, introduce negativity, is the wrong way of doing it. Just because somebody has a disability doesn't make they're different. They were born that way. They can't help it. You know, the fact that you even exist as a negative person is horrible to the system. How can we bear having somebody like you in the system? You know, this sounds negative, but honestly, we should have a gigantic bonfire. It says burn negative people. Just pick them up, launch them in the fire. I'm sorry, that sounds like Nazism and stuff like that, but, you know, it's just, we need to fill out and get rid of these negative people. And the fact is that positivity goes far. If you, it's like I say, positivity is like a seed. You plant it, it grows into one gigantic positive tree, and then you have some jackass that comes along and tries to piss on it because he thinks, I have an opinion. I have an opinion. I think I know what I'm talking about. And the fact is that apparently just because Chris's new child is a daughter, I think that because he doesn't have a penis and he can't learn about technology. No, no. The fact is that will give maybe little Jedi Pirillo more gratitude into this world to learn more stuff about Star Wars and to take whatever road she wants. Chris can put so much in front of her, but the thing is, she will take what she wants to take because Chris is he is a father, so he will learn gradually down the road what she likes and what she doesn't like. And the fact is, I want to give thumbs up to Diana Pirillo. I watched that whole entire video of her giving birth to her daughter, and you are a strong woman, Diana. Any woman out there, I think, is a strong woman for giving. You are pushing a. I don't know if I could do that if I was a female, because that just looks like it's unbearable. I think I give my love out to every female out there that has given birth. I've known several women in my life that has given birth, and it amazes me how they can do that. Females, they're so complex. They are just, there's a lot to them. And I give my love out to every female out there, including Diana Pirillo, and every female out there that can do something like that. And with the children of the future coming forward, our direction, we need to fill them with positivity, show them that everything is good in this world. We need to show them that there's not going to be somebody with a baseball bat to bash your head in, even though if you're walking down a dark street, you're going to get mugged. But the thing is that you can't just look at everything so negatively. You have to look at things positively, through the right eyes, and just say the person next to you, I love you. You're awesome. Because the thing is, we need positivity. And I met several people over this past year, and I've learned a lot. I really have. If you remember Vlog Montana, also, I was really shocked. I got to meet one of the producers of Vlogger Fair. Yes, I'm bringing that up again. I've been kind of laying off of Vlogger Fair. I mentioned in my vlog a little bit, but because I just want to cool you guys off of when I was talking about Vlogger Fair. The thing is that I met one of the other producers besides Chris. I met Liz. Liz is she's a producer, and she was very nice. She's been very kind to me, and they actually contacted me to be in the Welcome to the World Baby Pirillo video, and I am very happy I'm a part of that. Thank you, Liz. Thank you, Chris and Diana. And because I have this right here, that little setup there for Vlogger Fair, and Chris and Diana and Chris's old vlogging camera, is the highest honor right there. Like, that right there, I kind of burst into tears when I got it. After I shot the video, I kind of had a bit of a cry of happiness, because I'm just like, wow, that's what positivity can get you. And you say, Tommy, it's just a broken camera. What's the big deal? It's not just a broken camera. That is an artifact of Chris and Diana Pirillo's vlogging career. until Vlogger Fair. After Vlogger Fair, that was Chris's Vlogger Fair camera. He was holding that camera when he was vlogging me holding my sign. He was vlogging me when when we were just in the outside of Vlogger Fair, and that was his camera until after Vlogger Fair when he dropped it accidentally. The thing is, all this right here, that right there, I'm pointing at my that little thing it says, and on there on the card, I know I cannot read some, I can read some things, but it says, "We love you, Tommy." Let me show you what I'm talking about. That's what that says. "We love you, Tommy." Thank you, Chris and Diana. Thank you so much. Turn this back, please. So the fact is, folks, we need to be positive. Chris and Diana Pirillo, let's introduce positivity to the world. And everybody else, not just Chris and Diana, everybody else in this gigantic bubble that we call the world. And that we should introduce positivity to the world. Because if we don't have positivity, we're going to dry up and die. And I'm trying to express as much as I can in this live broadcast. And I'm trying to figure out, I wish somebody else would come in here with me, but I just, we as people have a duty. And I want to say some stuff that kind of doesn't get underneath my skin. It just, I question why. On my good deed video, I went and picked up a broom, and some people stated I did comment. Some people stated that I placed that broom there. Okay. Let me state another fact. Fact one: I was just gotten off of work, and I just came from where I worked, and I looked over and I saw that broom in the center of the road. So you know what I did? I turned on my camera and said I was doing another good deed video, and I went over there and I picked up that broom, and no one was in on it. Just to let you know, to all the people that said, "Oh, you were in on it, Tommy." Well, you know what? You may type a comment again. "Yeah, Tommy, you just placed it there." That's you saying that. That's not. I'm saying I want to let everybody know that I didn't just place that broom there. I picked up that broom because it was in the center of the road and as a hazard. It looked clunky, it looked like it was garbage, and it shouldn't have been there. So I picked it up. So no matter what the comments you say, I'm right. I'm right because I know what I did. You don't know what I did. You know, you do know what I... Okay, sorry for a second. Get my words right here. Sorry. Don't want to sound illiterate. But basically, I did a good deed, and you didn't. People say it's very chauvinistic of me to say I'm flashing around doing a good deed. It's not chauvinistic. It's showing that I'm doing something positive in this world. That I'll be honest. I don't pick everything up I see. I pick up big things that are just is clutter to people. And that could be a clutter to somebody else, like, picking up that truck tire and throwing it away. They did. They threw it away. It may have said no tires, but the thing is that the garbage company took it. They threw it in there. So it was better than me just leaving it there. Later on, Hamza said that Black Mountain was supposed to come and get that, but they never did. They never came and got it because, I wanted to be positive. I wanted to help out my community. Reach out into your community, seriously, and help people. And show the children of the future, along with Jedi Pirillo. Show them positivity. Light the way of positivity. And we can go far. Never give up. Never, ever give up. And expect the unexpected. Vince McMahon, quoted by Vince McMahon. But the thing is, live, breathe positivity. Understand that this world we live in could come to an end someday. We need to be positive, folks. We need to lift up the people and be positive. If you can take anything from this broadcast I just did, take the fact that you need to be positive. That we don't judge people just because they have disability. We don't judge people because they're females. They may do stuff we think is wrong and degrading, but the thing is, we still need to be positive. We still need to lift people up and be positive. Thank you, Liz. Thank you so much for being a nice person and contacting me. And thank you to Chris Pirillo for running Vlogger Fair. Thank you to Diana Pirillo. Thank you to every attendee. And I'm not leaving out anybody. I may not know your name. Thank you to this gentleman that gave me his business card. Well, yeah, thank you to this gentleman. I have all sorts of interesting little business cards, but this is the gentleman right here. And thank you so much to every attendee at Vlogger Fair. You may have not known who I was. I was the guy walking around with the Humburg, with the zoot suit on, and just walking around and enjoying everything I could. And for the people that had me in their vlogs and they caught me in the background, and for when I went up on near stage and was chanting Vlogger Fair, thank you so much to everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you to everybody. I had an amazing time at Vlogger Fair, and it was an awesome time. Let's introduce positivity. Let's make a difference. So, folks, I'll catch you a little bit later. Thank you so much. And just to say, just a second. Okay. As always, I am Tommy NC2010, and I'm keeping you on the inside fact.